Hey everyone, this is Modest Millions, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about some items that are sitting on the post-holiday clearance rack in your auction house. I'm going to be talking about something that I personally do with these items, how I stockpile for the next year, and some rule of thumb for pricing and what I usually go by. So let's go. All right, everyone. So hope you guys had a wonderful holidays and New Year. Finally rolling out of 2020 and into 2021. And today I just wanted to cover some stuff that I usually keep an eye out for cheap prices and on some of my servers after the holidays. The reason that you want to do this is the same reason why a lot of people go after Christmas shopping to buy the clearance for the holiday items for the next year around. You should treat these items the same way and then stockpile them in your bank or your guild bank. So I have a custom group of Christmas holiday items that I will link down below for you guys to import into your TSM. This string will help you look for the items as well as keeping an eye on the prices and seeing when you hit a desired price on your server. Now, make sure when you're watching these items that you don't go off the current prices when you're calculating your percentages. Look at each item on the Undermine journal and see what the region historical price is, or simply go by your tooltip in the TSM tooltip. So these are all of the items here. A lot of these items are very, very cheap already, and they are the white items that you get from the Christmas boxes, like the heavy copper eraser, zippy copper eraser, snowballs, and other things like that. You can buy these items, but just understand they're not going to be a huge gold profit flip whenever you buy them. I simply have them in here because every now and then you'll catch somebody dump them for 1 silver, and I'll just buy a couple of them. But the big ones in here that I really want to focus on are a couple of the ones that I consistently buy and sell, and that is the cushions, the minion of Grumpus mount, small eggs, and a couple of the pets. Now, the main pets that I focus on are the Rotten Little Helper, the Clockwork Bots, and the Jingling Bell. Those tend to be the best across most of the servers that I play on. And then, of course, you also want to watch out for the minion of Grumpus mount. This one is the one that you want to keep continuously checking throughout the year because every now and then you'll catch somebody that was wanting to dump it cheap. And then you have the small eggs. Now, I've talked about these pretty extensively, and these items are hugely volatile around Winter Veil. They're actually not very hard to farm up yourself, but when Winter Veil comes along, if you haven't stockpiled, then you're just going to spend most of your time in Winter Veil farming up small eggs. And during that time, they normally go for about 30 to 40 gold a piece, while the rest of the year they normally sell from anywhere from 50 silver to 2 gold each. So I always watch these and then buy them whenever they get cheap. As you can see here, I bought up 821 of them recently for 99 silver. And yes, I know that this is a long-term investment. That's what this setup is for. I just set these back in one of my guild banks and then wait until the next Winter Veil. And then the final items that I really keep an eye on are the toys. So all 4 of the cushions and the different Thrashin' controllers. Those all seem to do very well throughout the year, and especially if you can find someone dumping them cheap, you're going to make a good profit flip. And then I want to talk about one of the final things that you can grab and also make very good profit on, because a lot of times people don't realize what they have and they'll sell them up for way cheaper. So there is a difference. You have the white green winter clothes and the green winter clothes. One is a cosmetic that is the updated cosmetic that actually allows you to learn that appearance. However, Winter Veil has to be active for you to be able to use this appearance. The old way of getting this appearance was actually having them crafted as white items, and you can still buy them, and they sell for a lot more. So I always have these on the list as well so that I can keep an eye out for those, especially when somebody tries to sell them cheap, just not knowing what they have. So let's talk about the pricing and when I normally buy items. So personally, when I'm watching these items, I normally like to grab them when they're about 50 to 75% off of the region historical price for my server, or or cheaper, depending on what item. I'll pay a little bit more for the mounts and the pet. And now that you've looked at the items in the list and you grabbed a couple of them, what are you going to do with them? Well, simply, you're going to stick them back in the bank in the guild vault, just like I said, and you're kind of just going to forget about them. I normally spend a couple of months after the holidays and random times throughout the year checking prices on these items. Especially through February and March, you can normally still find great prices or people dumping the Christmas holiday items just to make some quick gold. Now, if you're more aggressive than I am, you're more than welcome to pay more for the items as long as they're going to sell and you're comfortable with it on your server. These are just the percentages that I normally use to calculate which items I want to buy. I normally try to check on these items at least once a month until the holidays come back around. If you're patient and you check on this and don't overpay, you can make some serious gold throughout the year when the holidays come back around and start selling these items. And of course, make sure that you're watching your trade chat for people dumping items from this list as well. I've had a lot of luck over the years right after the holidays grabbing some stuff cheap because people simply want to get out from under what they have invested in the holidays. And really, that's it for this guide, guys. Buying the cheap holiday items and then flipping them the next year around is a decent, steady way to make some great gold. If you're looking for more tips and tricks and farms or other ideas, make sure that you join our Discord and also follow me on Twitch. We're streaming every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. And if you're looking for more exclusive content, come support me on Patreon. I do exclusive posts and pre-release information on guides and farms. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.